Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover from one that shows rapper Designer and Dame Dash fire back at 50 Cent for some of his recent comments on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast.
Yeah, I got bras in the I met with him before he did the deal with Kanye and them. Had him at the office. I'm like, yo, so let me hear the other records you got. And he's like, that's it.
How much money did he give you for that first deal?
I got $1 million.
Cash, add the taxes.
The only person that pointed out that $1 million was no money was Damon Dash, and he has no money now.
And they have both returned fire to 50 Cent, and we'll be exploring more on this momentarily. Today we also got an update from Joe Budden after Travis Scott officially nicked Eminem's 2024 biggest hip-hop opening record. And as you'd see, Joe Budden maintains his position on Travis Scott's numbers. And speaking on Joe Budden, we got one that came out of the blue. Adam22 dropped a quote freestyle dissing Joe Budden, and Joe Budden reacted, and Eminem's classic projects continue to defy the odds, contrary to narratives peddled in hip-hop music. And this time we got a huge milestone for Eminem's 2002 album The Eminem Show in 2024. And today we'll be starting out with the huge announcement from Lil Wayne when he recently revealed an update on the long-awaited The Carter 6. Check it out.
Good morning. You hear us in the background? That's my motherfucking dog Carton, man. Craig Carton. Shout out Craig. I fucking love you, man. Come to New York and kick it with my dog. Smokes up. But I'm in the studio as usual. Just finished working on a couple features. I would tell y'all who it is, but you know I wouldn't do that and fuck it up. So shout out to those artists, family. Just want to say good morning. How the fuck are you doing, man? If you're not up, you're fucking down. And if you're down, I'm here to pick you up. What do you say? Huh? It's nothing like a fucking Wheezy. And I'm working on Carter 6. I just want you to know that. I just never finished. I was lying. I'm working on Carter 26. I think you already know that. Good morning. This is coffee. I don't drink. If you thought this was anything, you can't get outside. Sorry. But get you some bamboo while you're out there. I'm dry. With the bamboo. I know this thing gotta be a minute long. That's what Phil said. Phil's the guy who's behind the motherfucking phone shooting this live thing right here. So this is a Good Morning Live, a Wheezy motherfucking F, baby. And like I said, if you're not up, you're down. And if you're down, I'm right here to pick you up.
And the reactions are all over the place, as on one end you could find takes like Drake and Kendrick beefing over who's the GOAT laughing emoji, while real G's move in silence like lasagna GOAT emoji. And oddly enough, after all the flops we've seen this year, you'd expect better from some hip-hop fans, as some believe I speak for everyone when I say the world has moved past the need for Lil Wayne's music. This is said while younger rappers are out here struggling to sell 30,000 first week. And we all know the Carter series do some serious numbers, so if anything, it is the quote legacy rappers that are needed to keep the genre at the forefront of the music industry right now. But what are your thoughts? Are you excited for the Carter 6? And moving on, after 50 Cent revealed that he passed on the chance to sign Designer because he only had one song, Designer decided to fire back at 50 Cent with this a few hours ago.
It's for my bitches getting money. It's for my bitches getting to it. Black flock, let's do it. Get the money, let's do it. It's for my bitches getting money. And my niggas getting to it. Every night, let's do it. She gon' pop, she gon' screw it. Niggas talking that 50 cent. I be talking 50 mil. Niggas talking that Timmy Turner. Let the niggas get killed. I got signed to Kanye, little niggas. You was never worth the deal. Designer always keep it real. Designer always keep it for my bitches. For my bitches. For my bitches. For my bitches.
Come on, man.
And boy, the reactions so far have been hilarious. Instead of accepting a critique from a veteran and work to make his career better, Designer just decides to give 50 more proof about being right about not signing him. Even self-proclaimed designer fans believe this was the wrong move. I F with designer. However, this diss track isn't the way to get back at someone that says you lack a work ethic. And the fact that he was reading all of that from his phone got some wondering. Come on, bro. I thought this was a freestyle till I seen him reading ish off his phone, laughing my freaking bum off. He wrote this down and still thought this ish was hot, laughing emojis. Perhaps these users are being too harsh on designer or too lenient. What are your thoughts on that short 50 Cent diss song from designer? Save your thoughts for the comment section later. And moving on, since 50 Cent also called out Dame Dash for belittling his deal with Eminem for $1 million, Dame Dash decided to absorb some of that 50 Cent clout, and he wrapped it up in a challenge format that he used to promote his entertainment app. Check out a snippet.
So somebody definitely sent me that cute shit 50 said about me not having no money. And because of that, I feel like now me and 50 should have a battle. No gangster shit, I'm 53 years old. That would be whack and corny for the culture. But he's in the television network business now. So if I was a rapper, I'm gonna make a diss record, you make a diss record. Now let's not do that. Let's do CEO war. You drop your television network today, you should be able to do that because you have power and you have the resources and you get money. And because I'm broke, this should be easy work. I'm gonna drop my network. And what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna drop a new original American new movie. So I also challenge you to drop an original movie. Do it today. You should have it on deck. You're a CEO. You should be prepared for this, but I guarantee you you're not. So today I'm dropping American New. You type in America, you type in NU, you check out my network, go check out, what's the name of his network again?
50 Cent Action.
You can check out 50 Cent Action. I'm promoting it. Go to 50 Cent Action, however you could go there, and go to America New, type in America, type in NU on any app store, download it, and tell me whose app is better. Just compare. Also, for what I heard, that, you know, we had that 12 million to buy Rockefeller and be Jay's boss. Where you at? It's still for sale.
And the way users have been going off on X, you'd think Kendrick Lamar told Dame Dash to try ayahuasca to get rid of that ego and not Drake, as users have been going off. As long as I've been alive, I never seen Dame admit he was wrong. Is it a Harlem thing where it is a sign of weakness or something? Thinking emoji. And some are wondering why he's acting like 50 Cent made up the story about him being broke. Check it out. Only thing is, Dame said publicly he didn't have any money. It wasn't really 50 taking a jab. He just spoke on what Dame has said publicly. He went from belittling $1 million over 2 decades ago to now admitting that he's got no money. And 50 Cent pointed that out, and somehow it is a problem. And on his challenge for going CEO for CEO with 50 Cent, some have expanded. 50 Cent just opened up the second largest black-owned movie company in the country. Dame is delusional and going out sad. To be fair, he just used that 50 Cent clout to promote his network app. It is not too shabby. But I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this one. And moving on, we got Adam22 out here calling himself 22 Park in a freestyle where he also had this to say about Joe Budden.
Pump it up the last time I heard Joe rap. That old ass throwback finally got his gold plaque. No cap. If I'd have seen you at Starlet, you'd get your soul smacked. Y'all is only podcasting cause you got no other option. No jumper popping from Boston to Slauson.
Boy. And Joe Budden took it to X to react in a series of posts. First he posted LOL, and then he added, Adam aside, it is tough out here for a lot of folks. Do everything you can. Great advice, seeing as when rap was no longer working, he started podcasting and is now enjoying more success than he ever had as a rapper. Do everything you can. It is hard out here, just nothing illegal.
Starting tonight, I'm a man of my word.
And moving on, Joe Budden doubled down on how he felt about Travis Scott's latest mixtape Numbers that nicked the title from Eminem's The Death of Slim Shady. And if you recall, he didn't even believe when it was projected to sell 217,000, and he doubled down now that it is official that it opened with 361,000. Check out a snippet from the Joe Budden podcast.
He did 361.
Woo! Shit.
Oh my God.
Sabrina Carpenter did 362.
Oh, wow.
He lost by 1,000.
Wow.
I don't believe nothing about these numbers.
I don't either.
I don't believe not one thing about these numbers.
About hers or his?
His.
Oh, okay.
She's fine, because that's a new album.
Yeah.
This is not a new album. And you want me to believe that Travis Scott sold 361,000 copies of an album that's not new. His new album didn't sell this.
But this is a classic album.
Okay, but his audience should have only grown since then, and his new album didn't touch this.
But this guy slaps.
But if it's classic songs that you couldn't get anywhere else,
correct,
then I'm gonna go buy it.
I do not believe that that's happening in the state of the current
So you
music
think
industry.
that somebody inflated these numbers?
I don't know, because it's above my pay grade. I think that some tech company somewhere is doing something behind the scenes, just like the labels. Travis Scott was the baby for the bundle packaging of the label. Travis Scott gets special privileges to certain tricks. Yeah, I ain't buying this for a second.
I don't feel like.
Call me a hater. I'm sorry. Listen, congratulations to Travis. Great feat either way. Fuck my skepticism. But yeah, I'm skeptic. That's all.
And Joe Budden has been called out for getting the numbers wrong. Somebody tell Joe Utopia sold 496,000 in the first week. But technically, Joe Budden mixed up pure sales and overall equivalent sales, as he is in fact correct about the 10-year-old mixtape outselling Utopia's first week pure sales numbers. That actually happened, which makes the whole thing even more dodgy, just like Joe Budden pointed out. I wouldn't say the numbers are fake. Travis Scott just gamed the system though. $5 albums and multiple deluxe versions / bundles did the trick, and some are now asking some legit questions. The thing with Travis sales, there's so much finesse around it. I don't really care about his numbers, but the bottom line in terms of profit, how much money does Travis Scott music generate really? And to be fair, selling vinyls for $5 will certainly put you in the red. He didn't make no money doing that. In fact, he lost money to boost his first week sales. An interesting strategy, if you ask me. And moving on, not too long ago, in the 2020s decade, we got official reports talking about how Eminem's hits aged worse than his contemporaries. However, this just happened in 2024. Eminem's The Eminem Show has now received over 1 billion streams this year on Spotify. It is the 11th rap album to achieve this milestone in 2024, and this got users saluting the rapper. Eminem does these things effortlessly. I respect his fan base. Salute emoji. And what's more wild is that the Eminem Show and MMLP continue to outlast every single Diamond certified hip hop album when it comes to yearly equivalent sales and streaming activity. And in 2024, it is no different. And some are asking, what more could this album achieve? It is already the best-selling rap album of all time. What more, you ask? Well, according to Chartmaster's global estimates, 40 million albums sold is the next target. It is at 39.35 million equivalent albums sold right now, so 40 million might be possible in 2024. And that will be all for today, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and see you on the next one.